Hi everyone. So it's me, Angela, and today is March 29th. Little update on my life. I got my cap and gown today for graduation, and graduation is in like 53 days or something. I don't know. Anyways, I thought I would do my roommate survey. So I am a female. I'm straight, very single. My birthday is November 26th. I'm 23 years old and I'll turn 24 while I'm down there at the program. I go to school in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I'm studying animation technology, and like I said, I'm graduating in May. I am the youngest of 7 siblings, so I have 3 older brothers and 3 older sisters. I am arriving September 5th. I'm going to be at Disney World, and I'm driving about 17 hours. I probably want to live with 4 to 6 people. Last time on my other program I lived with 8, and it was a little rough. I would probably like to live in the Commons or Vista. I don't actually really know. And I'm gonna live in non-wellness because I'm 23 and I do like wine. I'm not a big drinker unless we're at like a party, but I don't go to parties often. I don't actually go to like real parties. I'll go with like a big group of friends maybe to someone's house and play games or something. I've never been to your typical college party. I do not smoke, and I would prefer to live with people who don't smoke. I do like to keep a bottle of wine around. If there's a designated night, like I do like to drink. So I also will be the extreme person encouraging everybody to take shots and having fun. So there's that. I can cook. My dad is actually a professional chef, and I've been cooking since the age of 2. Am I a night or morning person? That really depends. If I wake up really, really early, I'm going to be the person that's super hyper and is like, good morning and, you know, crazy. But I'm also a night person. So I do a lot of my work if I have any work late at night. So like my creative time is like after 8 a.m. I mean 8 p.m. Sorry. I do snore. I don't think it's that bad. Nobody's ever really like said, oh my God, Angela, you're snoring. It's more of a heavy breathing than like on my survey, a train smashing through glass. My bedroom is usually pretty normal. There's probably clothes on the floor or clothes on my bed or clothes on a designated chair. I'm really good about doing my laundry, but then hanging it all up is sometimes a job. I love my room to be cold. If you like it frozen cold, that's great. I like to sleep with lots of blankets. If you don't like it super cold, as long as it's not above 72 degrees, I think we'll be fine. Would I rather stay in or go out? It really depends on the day or what we're doing. I love going out and exploring, especially in Florida. Like most days I was in the park or I was exploring. I never got to go to Universal, so I'd love to go to Universal this time. I also like to stay in and cook and just relax, play video games or, you know, watch a movie or something. And I do not work out. I wish I did, and I should get in the habit. 3 words that describe me, I would say caring, fun, and creative. Well, that's what I put on my survey. I really get empathetic with people's emotions and stuff, and I'm super fun and crazy, and I like to have a good time. And I love doing crafts and just being creative. A good quality. I'm a really good friend. Unless we're in like a strange place like Trafalgar Square in London and you get a bracelet put on you and I just walk away and leave you. Just kidding. I'm just gonna edit that out. One bad quality, sometimes I do get overwhelmed with anxiety. I've always had a little bit of anxiety since I was little, but usually I just give me a minute and I'm cool. You know, sometimes my friends want to go try out new places or go to new like coffee shops. If there's a lot of people, I like get a little bit overwhelmed, but then they're like, no, it's fine. And then I'll go. I'll have a great time. So don't worry about that. I'm really outgoing. I'm kind of extroverted introvert. I know that's a thing, so like the ambivert or whatever. But it really depends. Like if we're in a situation where there's a lot of new people, sometimes I'm really quiet, but then sometimes I'm really outgoing if I like find somebody that I would like to talk to. Do I like to hang out with people or keep to myself? I do like my alone time. Sometimes, you know, I just need time to like recharge and, you know, be away from people, but I love hanging around people. My biggest pet peeve in relationship to roommates is bad roommates. So people who are inconsiderate, they're loud when people are sleeping, super messy, just not nice people in general, not changing empty toilet paper rolls. My best friend did that when I lived with her for a year, and it was absolutely ridiculous. Last time, we had a problem with people not doing their dishes, and that was a big problem because they would just leave their dishes and expect other people to do it. Am I messy or organized? I am an organized mess. Sometimes I have a lot of clutter, but it's like pens and makeup and notebooks. But I probably won't have that much except for like makeup down there. But everything's usually like in a container. So that there's that. How do I feel about sharing? As long as it's been discussed, it's totally okay. Just not like personal belongings. Do I like having people over a lot? Because it depends on how tired I am. You know, I don't mind if everybody else is friends over or something, or if I have friends over. I like being around people and I enjoy having the company of other people. But I guess if it's late at night and I'm really tired, if you're loud, I probably won't appreciate it. Favorite things to do. So I love going to Target because I'm an average college girl. I love watching Netflix. When I'm in Orlando, I love going to Disney World. I love going to all the parks. I will definitely go to the parks with you every single day, no matter how tired I am. I love to swim. Me and one of my roommates swam all the time, even when it got too cold. I love sleeping. Sleeping is great. Painting, just hanging out with friends, going to the movies, watching movies at home, baking, making mug cakes, you know, going to get coffee. I love going to get coffee. My favorite music. So Queen is my favorite band. They've been my favorite band since I was 11, and I got to see We Will Rock You in London. And then I like all kinds of things. So Disney music, Broadway, Josh Groban, Aerosmith, Panic at the Disco, Chainsmokers, anything that's on the radio, I like that. I like a super wide variety. I'm not really a fan of modern country, so anything past like 2001, or anything really before probably the 80s. I don't actually know timelines of country music. And then I'm not really into rap. I'll listen to it. I mean, if I really don't like any music that's way too violent. Oh, and I also love like classical music. I love going to symphonies. I went recently to go see Mahler's Resurrection. That was great. And I'm super obsessed with Hamilton. So if you love Hamilton, we can be friends. I'm really kind of sad because I think I'm moving away before Hamilton is coming to Oklahoma. So that's kind of sad. My favorite TV shows, I'm just like the average nerd. So Doctor Who, Supernatural, Game of Thrones, How I Met Your Mother. Psych was one of my favorite shows I've ever watched. Once Upon a Time, The Magicians. My favorite movies, I call myself a cinephile. I like way too many. I like all different kinds of movies. My favorite ones I could probably watch a million times are Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, V for Vendetta, any Simon Pegg movie, chick flicks, musicals, everything. And I do like some scary movies. My favorite food is sushi. Sushi is the bomb. We have this really awesome place called Ninja Express in Fort Smith, and it's absolutely amazing. My favorite drink, I actually really like water. Blue Powerade became a thing after working at the Disney College program. I just couldn't stop drinking Blue Powerade, but I'm trying to cut back. Obviously wine. I like cold brew. Cold brew is my to-go coffee. And then like my favorite kind of soda is like Sprite. My favorite color is purple. I love purple. I also like gold and silver and teal. I don't know. There's too many colors I like. My favorite character, I love Mickey Mouse. I buy a lot of Mickey Mouse things. I've always done that. My favorite movie is probably The Little Mermaid. I mean, I like all Disney movies, but The Little Mermaid was always something I enjoyed since I was like super little. My favorite parks for sure are Epcot and Magic Kingdom. I could spend a million days at Epcot, and Magic Kingdom is just Magic Kingdom. Like, how could you not like Magic Kingdom? My favorite ride, I'm gonna say rides, Splash Mountain. One time I rode Splash Mountain like 15 times in a row. It was amazing. I love Tower of Terror. Me and my roommates would go on all the time, even though I had to hold her hand. Well, I mean, she had to hold my hand. Because and I got okay with it. I'm totally a pro now. I love Everest. If you go late at night, you can just go in the single rider line and go like a million times. After like 9 times or something, you start to get really dizzy. And the 7th row is like the best row ever. Like, I think I've ridden on every single row in a cart. And then Spaceship Earth. I love Spaceship Earth so much. So that's a little bit about me. I'm super excited to go down there, and I really hope I find really amazing roommates. So if you like this video, if I wasn't too boring, because I feel like I was super boring, you should contact me. You can add me on Facebook. You're more than welcome. You can follow me on here. So yeah, and I hope to see everybody down there. And even if we're not arriving at the same time, we can be friends and hang out. So bye.